What's popping up, KP gang? Welcome back to another reaction with your boy KP, man. No cap. So, man, today, man, I got the video titled "Rappers, Rapper Methods That Never Got Solved." So, man, we gonna see, man. I can see who's this nigga. I don't know this nigga. They call him Youngin something something, and this one I don't know him. He was this in the cribs, and this one I don't know who's this nigga. So man, go ahead and man, it takes you just 3 seconds, man, to smash the like button, to smash the subscribe button, to share it with your family, with your friends, man. So man, let's go into the video, man. No care.
Being a rapper is one of the most dangerous jobs in the world, and it seems like it's getting even harder for artists to survive out there. Most rapper murders get solved pretty fast because the shooters leave a ton of evidence behind. But today, we're breaking down the biggest artists in the game who were tragically killed and never had their murders solved. Let's get right into it. Draco the Ruler was one of the best West Coast rappers of the generation. His career never
I don't know him. I don't know him. Draco the Ruler. I don't know him, bro.
blew up like it should have because he was always dealing with legal issues. And when he was finally on his way to the top, he was tragically murdered backstage at a concert. Nobody's been charged with his death.
He was murdered backstage, bro. Like, what the heck? Draco the Ruler killed at the music festival. No care, bro.
But there's rumors YG's crew was involved. According to reports, their crews ran into each other backstage, and that's when the fight broke out, and Draco ended up getting stabbed in the neck. TMZ reported that the cops were having to use mostly cell phone footage to figure out what happened. But the investigation hit a major roadblock because nobody wants to come forward and work with them. Another rumor about his murder is that it's connected to the death of a rapper named Slim 400, who was shot to death just a couple weeks earlier. Hopefully, Draco's family can get some closure over what happened, but it's gonna be tough to find answers if nobody cooperates. JD Youngin was one of the hottest new rappers in the South, but back in July, he was gunned down in his crib.
Bro. I know this nigga. He came from jail, like, he released the music video of, I don't know, his beatbox or something.
Brutal attack. According to his dad, Kenyatta Scott, Jay and him were sitting outside when a truck pulled up and 3 shooters hopped out. They tried to run inside the house, but that's when 2 more shooters came around the side of the house and started letting off shots too. Scott started shooting back. He got
Yo, he was shot by his ops mode.
Twice in the arm, and Jay was shot at least 8 times. It was a crazy shooting that happened in broad daylight, but the cops still don't have no suspects in the case. After it went down, Jay's homie, FG Famous, was allegedly arrested for shooting at someone in retaliation, but it's not clear who he was trying to take out. There were 2 other shootings in the city on the day Jay was killed, and the cops think they're connected.
I ain't gonna cap. You see this rap shit, bro? It's crazy, bro, because who's that nigga? PNB Rock. PNB Rock was killed by some gang shit, bro. This rap shit must stop right now.
Tap in for updates while this tragic story develops. Indian Red Boy was a rapper from LA who was brutally murdered on IG Live last year. He was chilling in his car and chopping it up with a dude named Capone when a shooter walked up and started letting off shots. After he died, rumors started flying that Red Boy was killed because he allegedly disrespected Nipsey Hussle. But according to a dude on IG, that's not what really went down. He says Red Boy and his friend got into a fight in front of their homie.
So man, if you didn't last my last reaction, I reacted about this nigga shooting some niggas outside, bro. No care.
Over a girl, and Red Boy got stomped out. After the fight, Red Boy allegedly tried going after the same chick again, and that's when he was shot and killed. Killing someone on IG Live seems like an easy way to get arrested immediately, but the cops still haven't named any suspects in the case. Jimmy Wapo was a rapper from Pittsburgh affiliated with Wiz Khalifa. He was
I don't know this nigga. I ain't gonna care.
In the rap game for a couple years, but Wapo was already racking up millions of streams and working with huge artists like 21 Savage. But before he could reach his full potential, Wapo got killed in a drive-by shooting.
He worked with 21 Savage and Wiz Khalifa, but we don't know this nigga. He's still unknown, underrated right now.
In the Hill District neighborhood of Pittsburgh, he was on his way up in the rap game, but the cops say Wapo was heavy in the streets and called him the Hill District Terror. After he died, cops accused Wapo of running a crew called the 1100 Gang and being involved with at least 2 other murders in the city. Nobody's ever been arrested for his murder, but if he was as savage as the cops say he was, there would have been a lot of people in the city who wanted Wapo dead. Snooty Wild was a Memphis rapper
I don't
who came
know
up in
this
the early
nigga too,
2010s
bro.
with his track Yayo and signed with Yo Gotti CMG label. His
So, bro, can you please comment down below? Who are these niggas, bro? Who are these niggas? And where do they put out their streams or their music? Because, bro, I've been watching YouTube music videos and videos all day and all night, but I don't see these niggas, bro.
career
Comment down
simmered
below.
down for a few years, but fans were shocked. He was found in a ditch with a gunshot wound in his neck. It's not clear exactly what happened, but back in February, Snooty was found by Houston cops in a ditch by the side of the road. According to a woman who was at the scene, she was trying to get her car out of a ditch when Snooty walked up and pointed a gun at her. At some point, he started arguing with some other people standing around, and that's when a shot went off and Snooty got hit in the neck. The whole
Yo.
situation's pretty strange. Nobody knows.
He got hit in the neck, bro. I'd rather be hit by a gun on my head, bro, so that I can feel pain when I die, bro. But in the neck, bro, you're going to feel that shit until your blood.
Knows why Snooty would have pointed a gun at a random woman, or why somebody ended up killing him afterward. The cops are still looking for his killer, so tap in for updates. It's a wild case. Goo New came up in Maryland and was known for his crazy work ethic.
To be honest, bro, I don't know these niggas, bro. To be honest, I don't know this niggas.
Put out 10 projects between 2018 and 2021. It was popping off with tracks like Stain, No Diss, Hood Rich. But in March 2022, he was tragically shot to death after getting robbed for his jewelry. Goo New's mom said,
You see this jewelry thing, bro. When you go outside, you must leave the jewelry inside, bro. Just because taking your jewelry, because them niggas are pocket watching, bro. They pocket watching. So when you're outside, you must tuck in your jewelry so that they can see your shit, bro. Unless you go with you go ahead with the security, with your gang members or some shit, they won't do that.
all he
shit.
wanted was to get his family out of the hood, but somebody killed him before he had the chance. According to her, Goo New actually handed over his watch and chain, but the killer
His mom is traumatized right there, bro. You see this rap shit, bro? Yeah.
still shot him in the back. Trying to keep your jewelry can get you killed. But even doing the smart thing in the situation and handing it over don't guarantee you'll be okay. Hopefully, Goo New's family will get justice for his death, but the police still haven't named any suspects in his murder. Tupac is one of the greatest rappers of all time.
I can see, bro. This what do you call? These murders are unsolved. I believe that they found some evidence. Police found some evidence. So these shooters pay them, bribe them to release some. Erase some files.
But his death was so mysterious that it gets talked about by fans almost as much as the legendary music he left behind. In September 1996, Tupac and Suge Knight left their hotel to go to Suge's club, 662. While they was driving down the strip, a Cadillac pulled up to their car and started letting off shots. Pac got hit 4 times and was rushed to the hospital, but he tragically died a few days
That's a movie. I know this movie, bro.
later. There's all kinds of rumors about who's behind the hit. Some people think Diddy took him out to put the East Coast up in the war against the West. Others say Suge had him killed because Pac wanted to leave Death Row Records. And one of the most popular theories is that Pac didn't actually die that night. He's off living in peace somewhere far away from the rap game and all the drama. There's not enough evidence to prove any of the rumors 100% though, and fans will never stop debating about what really went down that night in Vegas. KTS Dre and his brother KTS Vaughn were 2 of the most feared rappers in Chicago. Their crew, Kill to Survive, had wild.
So they say they are the 2 most feared rappers in Chicago. What about who's this nigga? King Von and Dark. What about them? Comment down below right now.
Beef with sets like NLMB, and last year, street activities caught up to Dre. Dre got arrested for violating his parole, and his fiance posted a $5K bail. Even though he made bail, they ain't let him out till the next day. And Dre's grandma and fiance met him at the jail to take him home. After Dre was released, the 3 of them started walking back to their car. That's when 2 cars pulled up and started letting off shots. Dre's grandma was hitting her knees, and Dre caught an insane amount of 64 shots and died at the scene.
64 shots? Bro, you literally died, bro. 64 shots.
It was a crazy attack, even for Chicago. Killing someone right outside of a jail is wild, but the cops still haven't arrested anyone for his death. Rumors say the NLMB was involved, but as of today, nobody knows for sure. Lil Marlo was Lil Baby's best friend and actually got him into the rap game. Both of them are hustling in the streets full time. But one day, Marlo hopped in the booth and he convinced Baby to do the same. Baby took it far in the rap game, but Marlo saw the foot in the streets. He had some buzz in the industry and was signed to Quality Control, but hadn't blown up like his homie Lil Baby yet. 2 years ago, cops found Marlo dead in his car on I-285 in Atlanta. He had been shot multiple times and crashed the whip, but they've never had enough evidence to arrest anyone for his death. After he died, rumors were flying that the hit was meant for Baby and there was a bag on his head. Baby hopped online and say all of that was cap. It's not clear who took him out, but Marlo was definitely the target. Unfortunately, he didn't leave the streets behind like Baby, and that decision may have led to his tragic death. E-Day was involved with the Chicago drill scene back when Chief Keef was first blowing up.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
And the wave on the map. But besides rapping, he also repped 600 and had both feet in the trenches. E-Day was also known for dissing dead ops in his songs, and all the street activity and disrespect caught up to him last year. In August 2021, E-Day was chilling with a girl, and 2 shooters pulled up and started letting off shots. E-Day pushed her out of the way, but he couldn't get to cover and ended up getting shot 22 times. There's tons of rumors about who was behind the hit, but right now, the case is still open. E-Day and his homies have a lot of beef in the city.
To be honest, most of them niggas that are mentioned in this video, I don't know them, bro. I don't know them.
And there's no telling how many people wanted to take him out. Young Mozzie was a rapper from Atlanta who survived getting shot at a Waffle House and tweeted, "God made me bulletproof." But just a few months later, he was caught again and was shot and killed outside of a pizza shop. It's been 5 years and the cops never made any arrests. But Mozzie's girlfriend, Kat Stacks, said he got backdoored by his own people. According to her, Mozzie's homies called her an hour after he died and told her they were the ones who killed him. There's no evidence to prove her story though, and it don't make any sense to call up the girlfriend of a dude you just murdered and tell her what went down. At this point, it don't seem like Mozzie's family and fans will ever have a concrete answer about what happened to him, but that can always change. LA is one of the most dangerous cities to be a rapper in, and in 2020, an artist named Mac P Dog was shot to death in Koreatown. Mac and a woman were chilling in the neighborhood around 8 p.m. when a shooter walked up and started letting off shots. They both got hit, but unfortunately, Mac's wounds were too severe, and he later passed away. The shooter hopped in the vehicle and smashed off.
Bro, I don't know these niggas, bro. I don't know them, bro. To be honest, bro. Let's finish.
The cops never found a suspect in the case. Mac was associated with Shoreline Mafia and had tracks with Phoenix Flexin and Ojeezy. He was grinding hard in the rap game trying to blow up. He was taken out before he had the chance to really make it. Nobody knows why Mac was killed, but now he's another LA artist who was taken too soon. Bambino Gold and his cousin Kendrick Stokes were seen at a county fair in Alabama together. Gold was a rapper, Stokes was a promoter in the industry, and they both disappeared at the same time. After they were spotted at the fair, both of them just vanished. Their friends, family, and the cops all started searching immediately. They couldn't find any traces of evidence. Then 2 weeks later, somebody walking on the road saw a body that turned out to be Bambino Gold. Cops knew his cousin was probably close, and they ended up finding his body a few miles away. Cops think they were killed somewhere else, and the bodies were dumped in the woods, but they never found any good leads in the case. It's been 5 years since Gold and Stokes were murdered, and the trail's gone completely cold. Maybe one day, there will be a break in the case, but as of today, the mystery is far from over. Laura Scooter was an up-and-coming rapper from Baltimore who was killed back in 2016. He was leaving a charity basketball game promoting peace in the city. Somebody pulled up next to him and started shooting. It turns out that Scooter's homie Fred Catchings might have been the reason Scooter was killed. Just a few hours before Scooter was shot, Catchings allegedly crashed out and shot an op named Devontae Robinson. According to the cops, Robinson survived and his homies went on
this shooting is crazy, bro.
looking for payback. And when they found Scooter on the road, they ain't hesitate to take him out. One of the main suspects was a dude named Cortez Mitchell. But before he could be charged with Scooter's death, he was shot and killed at a traffic light a few months later. The cops never closed Scooter's case, but it seems like the streets caught the killer before they could. Shooter's shells popped off in the Chicago drill scene when he dropped an NLMB diss track called Death of 150. But just 3 months later, he was ambushed in broad daylight and taken out by 3 shooters. It's not clear who was behind the hit, but the shooters obviously wanted to
America is going crazy right now with those shootings, bro.
The message. Shells was reportedly shot 15 times in the face, and a photo of the aftermath started going around online. Shells rep Black Mob, who had a major beef with NLMB, but there's no evidence that NLMB was behind the hit. The cops are still investigating the case 5 years later, but at this point, it don't seem like anyone will ever get booked for the shooting. All of these cases are crazy. Hopefully one day, they'll all be solved. Rest in peace to everyone mentioned in this video.
Welcome to the new ABC quizzes video.
Yo, crazy, bro. So, bro, this is the end of the reaction. I hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up. I'm out.